smell, but my face will not be on camera. Okay, I'm cooking some curry chicken, and all I have in here is chicken breast. So I'm gonna be currying some chicken breast, and I just decided to video this after I've seasoned it up. But I'll go ahead and I'll show you what I've already put inside. Mrs. Dash extra spicy seasoning. I like Mrs. Dash seasoning. I got some crushed red pepper, seasoned salt, garlic powder, just all-purpose seasoning, some meat tenderizer, black pepper, and some pimento seeds. These I brought from Jamaica last year, so I have a whole heap. And some real good curry. Okay, it looks really good on camera, but my camera washes everything out. So imagine what this really looks like. Some real good Indian curry that I brought from Jamaica last year too. And I put that, excuse me, Papa. I put that on the chicken that I have marinating a little bit right there. And I did that about a half hour or so ago. Yeah. So I didn't cut up my fresh seasoning, you know, that I have over here. I'm going to put some carrots, some potatoes, and some scallion. Not everybody likes tomato in their curry, but my husband does, so I'm going to use it. I don't usually put tomatoes, but he likes it, so I'm going to put tomatoes in there. And garlic and some thyme. And onions. So, yeah, I'm going to put this in the pot, and I'll show you what I do before I put it in it. Vegetable oil and some extra virgin olive oil mixed together. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to wait until the pot is hot, then I'm going to put the oil in. So I'll be back. So what I've done is I've put the oil in, and I don't know how much oil I use. Probably a little less than a half cup. Looks like, I don't know. And I've put some garlic pegs in there because I want that flavor, but I did it before the oil got too hot because I don't want it to burn, because it doesn't smell good and you'll taste that burn taste in the food. So I just let that sit in there for a while, and then right when it's just okay, let me show you. Can you see that the edges have gotten a little bit crispy like that? Yeah, I'm gonna take it out now. And I've put some of the curry powder, some of the curry powder, oh, that smells so good, in the pot. And I'll just let it sit there just for a little bit, just to color the oil and to get that nice curry flavor. And I let it sit there. I don't want it to burn, so probably for like another 20 more seconds, and then I'm gonna add. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add the chicken, and I'm being really careful. And this that's left in there, just catch water on it, because you don't want to lose any of the seasoning in there. So you just catch water on it for when you have to put water in the pot, so the chicken can simmer and cook down. And what I'm gonna do, I'm working with one hand here. I'm just gonna try to get them to even out in the pot. And I'm not gonna put any water in there now. I'm just gonna let them, oops, I'm gonna let it sit there for a while. Just to cook down some, so it can get cooked on the edges a little bit. Oh my goodness, look at that curry color. Woo! Yeah. That's nice. That's nice. So let me leave the pot alone, and I've turned the stove up just a little bit. I put it on 7 now instead of 6. And I'm gonna cover it up. I'm using a clear top. Okay, and this is about 6 minutes later, and that's what it looks like. It smells so good, guys. And I'm gonna continue cutting up the seasoning, the raw seasoning, like the onions and scallions and stuff. And I did put the garlic that I initially had in the pot in here. Okay, so this is the seasoning I've cut up. You know, I got carrots and I've got onions. What I did, I cut the onions in circles, and then I halved them. And for the potatoes, I cut some of them, you know, in bigger chunks that I can eat. while I'm eating after the finished product, and some of them I cut smaller so I crush out in the pot to give it that nice body and the nice gravy that I like. And we got tomatoes. I use a small tomato. I use a medium size, more on the smaller size, but not as small. Onion, and I got scallions here, and I think scallions are called young or green onions, I believe. Yeah. And I realized I didn't have any time, but that's okay. I'm gonna put some more garlic in there because I like garlic, and I don't have any sweet pepper, so but that's fine. So we're just working with what we got right now. So I'm gonna put this in my container that I've used to kind of wash down the gravy with some water, the seasoning, the ground seasoning with some water or powder seasoning, and we're gonna put it in the pot. Okay, so I'm gonna put the seasoning in the pot, and I like a lot of seasoning, and it might look like a lot, but it's gonna cook down. It's gonna soften out, and it's gonna cook down, so it's not a lot. I'm trying not to touch anything. I don't want to get my nails stained. I don't want to get my nails stained with the curry, so I'm kind of running away from it. I had to use a glove to kind of get the powder seasoning mixed up. So we're gonna put that in. Stir it around, and then we'll check back on it, you know, periodically, just to make sure it's cooking right. And I'm gonna put some more water on it, in it. Let's just let that sit and cook some. Since I put the seasoning in, it's been about 10 minutes. So I periodically check on it, and that's what it's looking like right now. Yeah. Okay, so this is what it looks like now, and it's pretty much done. Let me try to get to this meat. Okay, let me use my right hand to get to it. But it's pretty done. As you can see, the meat, it's chicken breast, so it didn't take that long, you know, to cook. So it's pretty done. And let me show you that it's a little thin, so I want it to cook down just a little bit more. So I'm gonna turn my stove down. It's currently on 5, so I'm gonna turn it down to like 3.5, and I'm just gonna let it simmer a little bit. Yeah, and plus after you turn it off, it's gonna set, it's gonna get thicker anyway. So yeah, pretty much that's it. And I'll show you what else I'll be cooking to go with it. It's just some corn, and I'm just basically using stuff that I have in the house, and I found some corn. I'm gonna cook it like I'm cooking soup, but it's not soup. I'm gonna use this seasoning that I got from Jamaica when I was there last year, and it's just powder seasoning, pre-made powder seasoning for chicken, and I'm gonna use it in this. I don't want to use my chicken noodle powder because I'm gonna save that for soup. But right now I have just some potatoes. Be quiet. I just have some potatoes, some carrot. I'm just gonna throw a piece of onion in there, piece garlic, scallion, and okay, this is the corn, and that's what that looks like. I haven't put the potatoes in yet because they're gonna cook faster than the corn, and I'm gonna put it in about 5 minutes. Yeah, so basically that's it. And my rice, that I'm just steaming some rice, and that's just rice with butter in it and some salt. And the chicken is already done. Okay guys, this is the finished product. We have the chicken right here, and I got some of the bony pieces because that's what I like. Chicken and the corn with the potato and the carrot and some rice. I'm gonna enjoy this, and y'all should really, oh my goodness, I wish y'all could smell that. Go on, smell it. Peace, y'all.